What's happening, everybody? This is another episode of Honest Con's Bustin' Pixels. It's loading. We got Vampire, the Masquerade.
Well, look at you.
Yeah, look at me. I love my new mask. Put this on last evening when I was playing. If you're new to the channel, you can go back and watch tons of episodes. Get y'all close up. Ooh, look at that thing. Yeah, like a chimpanzee skull. Them serious canines. It's the teeth that make it work. You know, it's a vampire game. And you see them eyes? Woo! With the face paint. Woo! And then it's got like a cool splatter type effect on it. I love this mask. And it's purple. You know I love purple. If you're new to the channel, I love purple. It's one of my favorite colors. Yeah, this gave the game a whole new life just to get this cool ass mask. This one and the pumpkin head are my favorites. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I know some of y'all gonna be like, pumpkin head, what's he talking about? If you don't know the game. So basically, you have your archetypes, different types of characters. You got the brute, you got the vandal. That's the pumpkin head. Yeah, I got my girl rocking the pumpkin head. Saboteur, which is literally my absolute favorite archetype in the entire game. Prowler could almost be number 2 because they're so similar to the Saboteur, but they don't have the coolest powers that the Saboteur has, so it's all the way back to the Saboteur. Really, my second favorite would be the Brute. I started with the Brute. Siren, still learning Siren. I barely play her, so she looking good, but that's all I can say. it's my girl here, the Muse. I can't remember the Muse, the one that floats. Let me see, what's it say? Rejuvenating voice, heal yourself and nearby allies. Use powers when down. Projection dash. Quickly dash to another location. Okay, yeah. That one's not, again, not my favorite with the powers. This dude always looks cool as hell, but he's not my favorite because even though he has this pretty decent shield of immunity, I laugh about it because I can't tell you how many times enemies go up against my Saboteur and they think that's going to matter. As soon as they put that little crystallized body form on, give them about, I think you count it down to like 1, 2, I think it's like 10 seconds. So you just keep hitting them until the 10 seconds is up, and then they still get taken out. But you can't beat that jacket, and he's the best dressed. I will say that. Of all the archetypes, for when you play a male version of him, I don't see anybody dressing as fresh as this dude. I would literally wear everything he got on right now. That purple with that blue pinstripe suit, gold button, that shit hard as hell. That's hard. That's hard. So yeah, I like the fashion sense. I like the overall fashion vibes. This is my baby here looking real cool. Again, I don't play this character, but I just like the way I got her looking with the patch. And I think she got on the little Jordan looking shoes. She just looks badass. The warden is badass. And then we have the scholar, which is kind of my other version of the warden. As you can see, I give him the same tattoos. She got the same little shoes on, I think. I think she's the one that floats, that is cool. That one I'm gonna have to learn, but maybe not tonight. I don't know. I need to do that off camera because it's embarrassing when you don't know what the hell you're doing with that avatar. You will get just splattered everywhere. And I've tried, trust me. I've done a few on camera, and I was like, man, let me go on back to what I know. I ain't over here to be losing. I want to show off, not be shown up, you know. And trust me, these characters, folk who play regularly know these characters. Like I know my favorites. They know how to use her or him. If you do a male version of it, you can do male or female for every avatar archetype, should I say? But yeah, she's badass. Like they can levitate like way up into the sky, and you'll think they gone, and then they come back down just quiet. They don't even make a sound. They just float back down and start blasting on you. It's pretty lethal. Pretty damn lethal. So we going in a few minutes. I was gonna for anybody who here we go. For anybody who was watching earlier today, and I did some lives. I know I may have mentioned that I was gonna try and go and be another guest once again on the Melly Monaco's the Pineapple Show. It's still going right now. Don't leap off here. You ain't missing nothing. Stay right here with me. Stay right here with me. But if if you're watching this on TV or on your phone, maybe go to your TV, whichever one you got non-occupied. Support Melly's channel. I do support the channel, so check out either Melly Monaco or the Pineapple Show. I think she broadcasts from both of her channels, but on YouTube here. But the guest she had, it's so funny, man. When I tell you, ladies know how to do some stuff with makeup and hair. It's a new day. It's just it ain't even new, but it's been mastered. Like, they are so good. They're like magicians. And this one here, who's a guest tonight, she threw me off because, okay, the picture that Melly used for her hype to let you know that she was going to be the guest for the show. And if you, let me say this too, because if you're completely new to what I'm talking about, you're going to be like, what's he talking about? What's he talking about? So it's called the Pineapple Show. It's like a live dating show. Okay. And the host is Melly Monaco, who is like a model slash former singer, social media personality. And she's known for that show. And she does other stuff too, but that's probably her most popular show. Yeah, come on, man. It's 3 of us shooting. How the hell that fool get away? And hold on, y'all. Let me focus. I know what's about to happen. Get him! Man. Alright, at least they took him. I'm about to say, he still got away. That's ridiculous. Oh, it's on now. It's on now. But basically, the lady who is the guest comes on, and guys call into the show, and they try and talk to the guest. It's real simple and plain. And if the lady doesn't like them, she says pineapple, and Melly goes on to the next one. So, on tonight's show, from the beginning, when the young lady first got in the room, Melly always goes through the initial asking, what they're looking for, what they like, etc., etc., etc. And this particular woman was I will give her credit. She said some very unexpected things I didn't expect her to say. Like, for instance, she didn't want kids. She was 31. She did not want kids. I was kind of shocked at that. I'm not surprised by her body weight. I knew she might be a little thick, but then when I saw her, she was even thicker than I thought. But her pictures made her look like she was kind of a big girl or something. But she's very pretty, very pretty in the face. And oof, damn. Ooh, they're coming with it. Pretty in the face, thick in the waist. That's the vibe. But I don't have one type. I have many types. I like all ethnicities. Nowadays, I tend to prefer Latinas and Asians. It's just my preference. I'm not saying that anybody else doesn't still apply. And as far as quote-unquote black women, I like Afro-Latinas. So honestly, I thought she was Afro-Latina because she had this really befitting wavy weave on in the pictures that Melly used. It looked like it could be her real hair. And then once the show started, and I see she's there with kind of like just your basic perm, bob or whatever, straighten or whatever, I said to myself, that was a damn weave. Damn, they good. Like, they got us again. Like, fellas don't have a clue. Into the head. Oh, he turned around like, how dare you? But anyway, yeah, she's. Oh no, not again, not again, not again. Damn, he won't get me. I don't know where he went. He's a saboteur too. Gotcha. I tapped that head at least one time. Yeah, fool. Yeah, fool. Yeah, fool. Oh man, let me get up. Let's get him. Hold up. get that for her. I gotta get it. Gotta get revenge. Gotta get revenge. Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn. There's too many of us. 3 of them against 1 of me. My team's already getting taken out. Anyway, so when I realized this was a weave, y'all, I said, God, Lady good at this mess. But it was no fair. She's a professional. Once she kept talking, she revealed the fact that in her career, she worked in the film biz. And then I really got a little concerned. You know, I'm in the film biz. I didn't know her, but ironically, when I looked her up on Instagram, she knew some people I know. And that made me laugh. I said, boy, this business, man, you better, oh, boy, they were coming strong. Again, you see they winning too by a point. All we need to do is start playing as a team. Where my people at? You need to get them a team. Can't be out here solo. You gotta get near your folk. Try to have some backup. Oh, there he is. Take that. Yeah. Bring it. See, that's the floater. So I'm talking about. They go up high like that. Shh, boy. So anyway, yeah, she's in the film biz. And she kind of alluded to being a hair, and she's a cosmetologist and all this stuff. So I said, okay, I get it. You're a natural magician. You know how to make herself into anything. Folk in the business, some of the best in the world. I'm here to tell you, I done been on set and seen women go from just looking plain and nothing too special, and they know it too. They'll be like, I don't feel so good right now. I need to go through hair and makeup. Come back, same lady, sit down. You be thinking somebody new that sat down next to you. You be like, have we met? You're like, yeah, I was just over here talking to you. You're like, oh snap, that's you. And I'm telling from a true story that actually happened on set. One time I was on, it was hilarious. So, and while it's, a skill, I must say it's a skill, I'm just more and more not personally intrigued by that. I don't want, I'll talk to somebody, I'll hang out with somebody, I could be intimate with a cutie that knows how to put on all that hair and makeup and mess, but if I'm looking for something long, ongoing, all that fakeness don't impress me. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want some real hair. I want you to look good with or without makeup. And that's what most real dudes don't say. So, some people are so fake, they like fake everything. It doesn't bother them. And that stuff irks me a little bit when you realize, good gosh, like, you're like a whole nother person without your makeup. And I saw that too. I saw a couple of videos on her Instagram where she showed what she looked like with no makeup, and I was like, she didn't suddenly turn ugly or anything by my standards. She still was cute at best, but like, there was nothing dynamic anymore, And to know that all that hair be fake, that really is a pet peeve of mine. All that fake hair. I'm so sick of it. I've been dealing with it my whole life. I saw the evolution of weed since the 80s. I mean, it was around before then, but I think it really took off late 80s and especially the 90s. 90s, man, weave everywhere. And then you around here wearing natural hair of all the women that you're jealous of. Talking about why you mad if men want those women. Why wouldn't I want the actual woman whose hair this came from? The hell with a bundle. I'm going to bundle up some tickets and go to Asia and everywhere else I've been and keep going. Like, man, why wouldn't I? It's exactly victory. So yeah, I'm just chatting it up with y'all, kind of mixing show conversation. I'm doing busting pixels, but I'm talking relationship goals in the art life. Hope y'all appreciate it. In the comments, let me know if you understand where I'm coming from. If you're a fan of this channel in general, you already know. So, so I was going to go live, and I was telling folks, I said, hey, man, I need some backup because the chat on the show be all rude. They be trolling and acting stupid. A bunch of dudes, jealous dudes. They always jealous of a real dude when he show up. And I was saying, I might need y'all back me up in there. Come through and, shout out Honest Con in the comments. Let them know I'm rolling thick. Then when I saw what it was, I said, I'm not calling tonight. I was like, I'm not impressed. Not feeling her. So save that energy. If you even heard me say that and was thinking, oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll check out the show and support Brother Joseph. Hey, hold it for another day. We'll have our day. That this was not the day. Not the day. I was not impressed. Mm-mm. But yeah, she's
Good evening.
I'm looking at my phone right now. Yeah, the show's still going on. She's still talking to folk. But I tell you, this thing is a mess, y'all. Mm-mm. Yeah, even the hair she got tonight on the show might not even be her real hair. Sheesh, maybe. Ugh. All right, all right, let's wait it out. Yo, I'm gonna probably do an actual reaction video to this, but yo, I'm sitting up here. I was listening to the name of the channel is Kaylex3, Kaylex number 3, and they were doing a talk. It's two or three young brothers, black men who are talking about they do popular culture stuff just like Honest Con, and they do reviews of movies and things of that nature. And they talking about the whole situation with Blade, and the name of the episode is "The Blade Situation Just Got Worse." And there's nothing new with this saying. Everybody's been talking about, oh man, he just taking the damn. Yeah, he did. He took the Saboteur. Son of a trick. Man, I don't want to do that. Oh, hey, don't force me. They're going to force me into the battle. I didn't pick it fast enough. Oh, I hate that when that happens. Damn. Somebody been playing for a while. He got the cool outfit with the bubble jacket. You have to buy that when you get like 1,300 in coin. Somebody went in the pocket. But anyway, they're talking about the whole situation of Mahershala Ali possibly stepping aside or leaving the Blade project because of all the commotion about the new one. It has never been confirmed. Can't get a solid director, can't get the writers on board. Just it's been a hot ass mess. And now that Deadpool came out and Blade as Wesley appeared, and everybody went crazy. Uh, Ryan Reynolds himself wants to see it be a standalone Blade movie in the MCU, kind of like what Logan was for Wolverine. And it could be kind of like, the way he described it, if it's going to be Logan, then he would end up dying at the end. I don't know that I like that solution, but I like what he meant about standalone. And I think it's one of those things where it doesn't have to be all or nothing. I don't think, and Mahershala Ali needs to be completely written out of what he was offered. I know how it feels as an actor to think you got something coming and then it doesn't happen. That's the worst, man. Planning your life off of that. Somebody will tell you got an opportunity and they don't really mean it. That's whack. And it does happen in many ways. Oof. Happens in many ways. I've lived that reality on a. Ooh, look at here. Y'all done messed up now. Hold on, y'all. I gotta focus. I'll finish this conversation. Everybody wants you when you got the Gatling gun. That's why I'm hiding out, waiting on them to come to me. You just get out in the open and start blasting. You'll get a few of them, but somebody gonna sneak up on you and take you out. It's a part of the process. And I keep thinking I'm playing the saboteur because that's what I usually do. And I can't throw no bombs. All I can do is leap away. Somebody gonna come over here. They always do. Oh! Right there. Bastard there. Get him. Damn. They kept hopping. They knew what to do. Run. Do not try to fight the Gatling gun. Come on, rabbit. There you are. Yeah. Where that fool? Where that fool? Y'all protect me, man. I got the baddest gun in the game. Oh, they got another one. Go, somebody go get that. It's two. Man, if y'all don't pick that damn gun up. Damn. Ran out. Should have been giving me some ammo. That's alright. Let's go. Here we go. I still had the Gatling gun. I just needed more ammo. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, hell yeah. Still ain't got no damn ammo. The hell? Any other time there's ammo laying everywhere. Oh, snap. It ain't got no ammo. Good gosh, buddy. What kind of ammo does that take? Thought it was just a regular. Get him, get him. How in the hell was there three of y'all standing there and y'all were watching me beat him instead of continuing to shoot? It's called team. So, I see that from behind you. Your boy still gonna get it. You better wake him up. You better wake him up. Here we go. Here we go. Come here. Come here, fool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, man. Ooh. So anyway, like I was saying about this whole thing with Mahershala Ali and West, you know, Marvel just, they must honor Wesley at his old age and give him that part again so he can go out with a bang. If it's one of the last time he plays a superhero, he's the only person who especially deserves his flowers for the fact he built Marvel Studios. Point blank, period. Everybody's acknowledged it as a fact. Ryan Reynolds himself has said it. All of everybody's saying it. And it's sad to say that only when Ryan Reynolds said it has it become, okay, we'll admit it, it's cool, it's true, you know. But it is what it is. And I think Reynolds is feeling maybe a little bit of, we won, yay. Feeling a little bit of personal whatever, because he knows when he was playing Hannibal King and Blade 3 that the movie did suck. It was a financial flop, and it's not because of Wesley. It was because of them bringing in that random character he had and the girl who had the archer skills or whatever. Could have been another thing for a whole nother TV show or something, but not taking over Blade, and it did, and it messed up the third installment. In addition to just having an overall weak plot and all that good stuff, just wasn't right for that movie. And you were on a roll. Blade 1 is a classic, Blade 2 is a classic, and then you jacked it up with 3. So, yeah. And then they turned around and did the TV show with Sticky Fingers, which wasn't so bad, actually. But it's kind of like people who love these genres, we know, hey, by the time they start doing a TV show off of something that originally was a movie, the way that was a movie, so successful, it's kind of like it's supposed to be a has was, and we're just going to try and make up whatever money we missed on the third one with the TV show. And all the real fans know that. So it's like a total disrespectful way for it to go out. And then the show couldn't even stay on, you know. So I think it's the right thing to do to bring Wesley back into it, do
Salutations.
a major movie. And I think Mahershala needs to somehow still be in it. I think there should just be, like somebody said during this thing that I was talking about, the podcast I was watching, one of the guys said, hell, we got all these Spider-Man, why can't we have a bunch of Blades? I was like, damn right, shit, why not? He's doing it in the comics. We all know that the source material is forever the comics, so you got Blade's daughter in the comics now. You got Blade himself. Why don't you make it like, hell, he didn't know he had a son and a daughter, and Mahershala can come back as the older son or something. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun with it. Like, go crazy with it, but don't cut nobody's paychecks. Make sure everybody gets paid. These are a lot of great black actors that deserve their opportunity. And like I say, I know what it is being in the biz. I'm an actor myself. Nothing hurts worse, man, than thinking you got something coming up. Somebody done promised you the world, and then suddenly it's not there anymore. It's just all of a sudden, we decided to go another direction. Yeah, well, your other direction is literally redirecting my whole freaking life. You know, that's real, man. Like, I'm telling you, Mahershala was training for that role. I'm sure he was taking martial arts classes and doing all kind of crazy diets to get his body ripped and all that. Man, that's too much. That's too much. They still owe that man some money, and I'm here saying it as I say. Still, I want to see Wesley redeeming the role. Just figure out something with the plot where both of them can have a moment together. Shit, you know, it can be two blades. They got all this multiverse stuff going on. You can do whatever the hell you want at this point. It's all in the comics. Everybody got 20 versions of one character. Just let them all be on there. Yeah, let's go. That's my perspective.
Quite
So
literally,
I'll let y'all hear some of what they talking about while I'm listening to it.
Nothing's gonna change. Just because we brought Wesley Snipes in doesn't mean anything's gonna change. Hell, I'm gonna be honest, there's no hope for me. He sounds like something we complain about all the time. A director for hire. He sounds like an actor for hire. Ooh. He listen, he loves the character so much. But here, listen, the only reason Ali movie kept getting pushed back was because he was fighting for a good script. It's weird that everybody wants to like push him out the way. He's the one trying to give us.
I agree with that. Like I said again, I mean, it's not his fault what's going on. They said that earlier in the same podcast. Again, this is the Kalex encounter. Okay, so KAYLEX and then the letter N KOUNTER. If you want to look it up and see guys chatting about it directly, because they're showing a lot of footage too of. They're flashing a lot of cool footage of what's been, you know, building up momentum about this. Yeah.
Something good. This is why the movie kept getting pushed back. The way Snipes is talking, we would have got the Blade movie already. It would have been exactly what everybody hates. The character getting pushed away. I think more signs point towards the Blade film completely reworked because in Disney's earnings call, there was no mention of Blade at all.
Let me just read to you the movies that we'll be making and releasing in the next almost 2 years. We have Moana, Mufasa, Captain America, Snow White, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, Zootopia, Avatar, Avengers, Mandalorian, and Toy Story.
Mandalorian.
I listened to that a few times. I'm not too panicked. I want to say this Blade movie is still going to come out. Disney has way too many movies that they're working on for Bob Iger to just sit there and list every single one. Other problems start to come up when we talk about Wesley Snipes and Blade. One of them being his age, and is anybody really ready for a Logan-type send-off film? He's 62 years old. If
nobody
Snipes were
trip
to
about
come back,
Logan, y'all
the
take it
story
as it
would have
was.
to
When a
be
black
about
man get
passing
old,
the mantle
he's
on
just supposed to sit down and die.
the fact that we haven't seen him in such a long time, that would rub people the wrong way. Very similar to how people got upset about God of War and essentially passing off the mantle to his son. In late 2020s, I don't think people would allow for a Blade story where most likely what they would do is have him with a younger character, pass the mantle off to them, kind of like what Logan did with X-23.
What's
To be
going
fair,
on with
Mahershala Ali is 50 years old, though. Well, to be fair, the movie was supposed to come out when he was 45. You have 5 years of this Blade by now, with another 5 to come. Now that we're talking about it, I also think Ali getting old. Me first, I don't know with somebody else in their 30s that should meet him. Yeah, but then now the question is, who are they going to hire in their 30s that's also very popular, that's not Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Like,
how would you bring Wesley Snipes into the MCU? How would it make sense? Because hear me out. Fox universe was destroyed, meaning every Fox character is in the void. We literally see Gambit, Elektra, 23, and Blade get devoured at the end of the movie.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
We can have whatever character we want. Sets don't matter. Nothing matters because we can make them a variant in MCU. And that leads us to talking about, you know, the movies are dead. And knowing how much Disney loves money, they're going to find a way to merge Fox and the MCU to give us Wesley Snipes and whoever ends up playing Blade, because I really don't think it's going to be Mahershala Ali. This sucks because it's not even fair to him. And if you haven't seen, Jonathan Majors is currently crashing out over this Robert Downey Jr. casting. So click over here to see more, and we'll see you in the next encounter.
Shot this in a million.
So we easily beat Crooked Joe Biden.
Shut up. Anyway, can't stand all you damn political ass. Yeah, I said it. Views and opinions expressed here do not necessarily reflect those of, but I'll tell you what, we represent the arts, and I'll tell you who don't. Think about it. Let's go. And you're done. Ooh. Alright. I was slipping. I should have used my melee weapon. I would have taken out both them fools. That's what I'm going for, the melee. Damn. You out here looking cool with skeleton body paint. That looks real cool. Don't you hate being killed by somebody that look almost as cool as you? Touch my gold leaf tattoos. Where you ever seen that? I got gold leaf, baby. Gold leaf tats. Oh man, no. Oh, he was way behind. Damn. Shit. That's oof. Forget about it. Top player on each side. They got 15 takeouts. Wow. Next person 12. Shit.
Welcome back.
Let me find something else. Chit chat about. I went back and listened to the audio. Find something else. Chit chat about. Sounds pretty good. I like it. Let's see who else they talking about it, baby. Hmm. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna follow them officially. I'm seeing some stuff that makes me wonder what perspectives they coming from. But yeah, you know, that's right. It's hard to get down with folks' channels sometimes because of what they got to say, how they gonna say it, and who they standing with, what they standing on. Let's see. Let's give it another one.
Marvel.
See what they talking about.
You guys just made the most desperate move imaginable. And as an audience, we can smell right through it. It smelled like gin here.
Oh, wow.
Kevin Feige just announced a major pivot to the Kang dynasty. Instead of keeping Jonathan Majors as Kang, they went ahead and casted Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Who. And the internet is not happy. I'm not happy. So what happens to the legacy of Iron Man? And how is Marvel going to play this out? So many problems, but by the end of this video, we're going to offer the solution that we haven't heard anybody talk about yet. But in order for us to understand how we got to this Robert Downey Jr.'s casting, we got to understand the sinister reason as to why Marvel even did this in the first place. Let's go back to 2021, Loki Season 1 and the introduction of Kang into the MCU. Marvel set the MCU's entire future around Kang the Conqueror. And then in 2023, his girlfriend came out and accused him of DV. Everyone close to Majors dropped him. And then this...
Yeah, we know the story. So, where do you stand on it?
If they recasted Jonathan Majors, there would be an expand. But if they kept him, there would have been...
RPG fans, assemble. Your new favorite game is waiting for you. Redeem code Deadpool to unlock Deadpool and Wolverine. Heroes and villains from every corner of the Marvel universe create the perfect team. Choose your characters wisely. The right combination can send your power level sky high. Civil Strike Force. The more synergies you combine, the more powerful your team becomes. Tinker until your team dominates the battle. Add bonus power to your teams by pairing the right characters together. Stories, original characters, and endless adventures. All in big things.
Fast forward to SDCC 2020.
Had to focus sharp.
Announced 2 Avengers movies.
Oh, here you go. Same one.
And instead of
I owe you something. I owe you something. Damn. I'm gonna get you though. I'm gonna get you.
This is really stupid. This is the dumbest shit I think I've heard Marvel do since. That's a good one.
I hate it. I can't stand it. There's a lot involved.
And we're going to break a lot of that stuff down later on in this video. I think a lot of people are lying. When this first happened, the reactions were like, we were watching IGN Live when it happened. Robert Downey Jr. What?
I gotta get these phones.
What?
I gotta get these phones.
Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doom? Is this a prank? Robert Downey Jr. is on stage. Oh my god, holy Nike!
You know what's funny to me? Let me pause this. I gotta deal with folk blasting at me while I'm still talking to y'all about this, what they talking about. Oh! Yeah, you on me. You on me. I know it. Up. Got me. I knew I'd let him get too many shots. But it cracks me up in the whole nerd blurred every pop community when people get to talking about these comic book movies and whatnot. They're always excited whether they agree or like what's going on or not. And what's really funny to me is somebody in the biz actually being on set, making the movies that y'all want to see. The one thing we all understand about this, say what you want, negative or positive, you going to see the movie. See, the difference as a fan with me is if I genuinely don't want to see something, I'm never going to see it. There's movies that were, really big that everybody talks about that I would be happy to never see. There's shows like that. If I don't like the idea of something because I found out something about it doesn't resonate with me. I'm gonna stick to that. It's not gonna change. Yeah, fool. Yeah, fool. You almost bit it. It's another saboteur. Turn the smoke just like me. There it is. Did I get it? Oh, they still going. That fool you got skills. I give you credit. Had to be somebody. Give me that sword. Yes. Give me that sword. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. We gotta get this score right. But no, they don't stand on what they say. They just fans. They can say what they want. They all just fans. They didn't get a taste of a trailer against all these characters they grew up with, and that's all they know. That's all they know. They don't care. They not loyal to their own thoughts. I said I ain't digging something for real. I ain't digging it. I only went to see Deadpool because of Wolverine. And then when I knew that Blade was in it, I had to see it. Simple and plain. But I could have waited till that came out on Disney, since I have a subscription to Disney, and I would have seen it like that. A year later, saw it at Christmas or something. I wouldn't have cared. There you go. Yeah. Mm. 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 There you are. There you are. Mm. Mm. Yeah, you're gonna wear it tonight. Damn it. Yeah. Better enjoy it while you can, because if the clock was still running, you know that was your ass. That's what I'm talking about. Number one, baby. Number one. Oh, shut up. Anyway. Oh, man. But yeah, my point gets made, though. It's like, people complain, but they're going to still go see it. I remember when the first Black Panther got released, and some extreme folk in the Afrocentric communities were talking about, this ain't made for black people, it's just made by a white company trying to exploit black folks, knowing we're going to go see the movie. And I'm thinking to myself, and you're not going to see this movie? like everybody who's ever had something to say about Black Panther went to see it so that they would have something to say about Black Panther. Oh my gosh. If you really want to protest, stay your ass home. And I would be so frustrated with that, because I'm like, look, you understand how many black people got paid? Do you know how black that cast was and how black that set was? I was there. Okay? It was a beautiful thing to see that many people getting checks. Even if If I only paid a few bills because you were doing background, like me, you know? But we showed up. We had moments. We put that on our resume. Can't nobody take that away from us, that we were part of one of the greatest cinematic experiences of all time. Part 1 and 2 for me. On set, did it. You know, people sitting at home scratching their ass, talking shit. They ain't never gonna be on no movie set. They ain't the real deal. All of us who did it, that's the life, man. You can say what you want. You know, most of them, they wish they were you for a day. These fools, all these different channels, and they talk all this stuff. That's why I tell y'all, follow here. You want the real perspective, you're talking to somebody who's on set. Okay? When they make part 3, some way, somehow, most likely, I'm going to be there. Whether I'm in front of the camera, behind the camera, I will be there. Big ass difference in that. And a bunch of people sitting around in these little neon basements yapping about stuff. Man, like, come on. Just calm down. And then I like some of what y'all be doing, but y'all kill me when y'all become instant authorities on stuff that y'all you ain't even that deep in the game. It's a different perspective. Like, chill out. Stop acting like y'all in the biz. You ain't in the biz. You a big ass fan. You gonna always be a fan. Just don't even lie to yourself. You're addicted to this shit. You're never gonna not go see these movies. You know, I'm in it and I don't go see all these movies. There's Marvel movies I haven't seen. Not many. But there are ones I haven't seen, and I'm not even pressed about it. I'm like, I'll get around to it. And if I don't get around to it, it's okay, because those characters, those concepts just didn't resonate with me as much. So if they don't, when I say it don't, I mean it. It's not just yip yap. It's not just trying to be shock value, like, oh man, the one guy who's into all this stuff, but into the genres, but he won't go see that. No, if I say I don't care, I don't care. For real, for real. Good match right there. Yo, I'm still checking out this channel, y'all, between Silent Moments and it's Kalex3. Shout out to them for what it's worth. You know, I don't know if they'll ever watch this or anything, but it's all good. They're talking about the last season or recent season of The Boys on Amazon. Superhero slash the superhero slash supervillain show that points a lot of fingers at the tradition of superhero comic books, because it was a comic book before it was a show, by the way. And I remember seeing the comics in the shop way before the show came out, and I never really got into it because I'm big on visual art. I'm a visual artist first, so if the visuals don't get me, you ain't gonna get me to pick it up, and I'm damn sure not gonna buy it. And people talk, oh, the writing is so good. Well, yeah, I'm an artist in that regard too, but good writing is even harder to come by than even. Yeah, I buy a lot of books just because of how they look and start reading it. It's like, oh shit, this is whack as hell. Never mind. Or it'll be well written for an audience that's not intended to be me. Like a lot of, even though majority of comic books are made for adults, I hate to say, and I need to do an episode about this. I think a grand majority of, if they, unless they say for mature readers, and even when they do, are sometimes made by adults for adults who are all somewhat immature. Now that's real controversial to say, but I'm gonna say it. The older I get, I feel the realities of it, and it's like there's just some things that you just don't say the same way, do the same way as you get older. If you're just facing the fact, hey man, I'm older. I didn't say old. I said older. I'm in my 40s. You feel me? I'm almost 50. I got some time. And I'm saying, even if I was in my 50s, hell, you gotta be 65 to be a true senior. So I'm speaking from experience and speaking on the reality that it can be a little play to just do certain things just because it's become a tradition. And then people say, oh, I hate that nothing is new. Well, it's not new because y'all just keep running the same formula. Like, for how many generations does, I mean, I get that some formulas work for certain genres, but if you're saying this is for adults, but I'm reading it and it feels like it's for teenagers that are being like Beavis and Butthead. Okay, if you don't know Beavis and Butthead because you're too young, look them up. Classic MTV, silly as hell cartoon. Shit, for a lot of y'all who love Deadpool, you'll absolutely love Beavis and Butthead. But you know, that stuff gets old, man, as you get older. Like, seriously, grow the funk up and shut up. It gets really, it's obnoxious, it's annoying, it's just shut up. So, yo, you're gonna get there. Trust me, you're gonna get there. If you're lucky to live long enough, you're gonna get there. And so, as an older, forever in my life, gonna love all these genres type of guy, I just wish more stuff that claims to be for the adults reflects that, and that more of the adults who write the content have a mature perspective. So anyway, on this show, the Kalex thing, they were reviewing The Boys, and they started talking about the smartest character in the world that's on the show, which is a introverted, hermit type young black lady who gets hired by the villainous superhero team, the straight up Nazi, mega egomaniac Homelander, who's trying to rebuild the Seven, which is the team that he's a part of. It's kind of like the JLA, Justice League of America, meets the Avengers, meets the Legion of Doom, because they really operate in all truth, like the Legion of Doom, like a bunch of villains, but they are celebrated by most of the public as heroes. Some people know the truth about them, other people don't. And the whole show is just about the cult of personality of mass popularity and how you can cloak anything in the media, and it's a reflection of politics in America right now. Politics in America since the beginning of this country. It's really deep. The show is deep. So I generally like The Boys. I'll say that first and foremost. It's a lot to watch it because it definitely goes for shock factor. I have not finished this first season, but I've watched probably 3 or 4 episodes of it, I think. And I have to take it in pieces. I can't just sit down and binge The Boys, me personally. Now, when I first started watching that, I did just that. The first First season, I binged the whole damn thing probably in a week. Every day I was watching it. Every day I was hitting multiple episodes. But recently, with things I have on my schedule and just things and what I want in my mind in a day, when you got the gratuitous violence and I wish it was more tasteful sex going on because it's barely any, and when it is, it's as violent as the other violent moments for the most part. It's crazy, show crazy as hell. So anyway, I just decided to, I'll take it in bits. But anyway, this character they're talking about, I'm gonna play it in the background while I'm busting pixels, and I will react here and there. Hopefully the volume is set enough where y'all can hear them and me and enjoy this right here. So here we go. They're talking about that character right now.
Doesn't show attributes of being smart.
And her superpower is literally that she is the smartest person on the planet. The actress who played.
Now, mind you, they're making joke. They're doing their own reaction videos to other people talking about this season, and it's just really very pretty. But I don't like what she got to say because I think she's being a real jerk about it. And they mentioned that, but it's an Asian lady. I don't know who she is. She must be pretty popular somehow, talking about pop culture stuff. She definitely doesn't look the typical for somebody who covers this type of genre of content. I'm sorry, man, I ran right into you. Don't you just hate that? Anyway, I mean, she looks super damn conservative and bland and Richie Rich for all the worst reasons, like the literal definition of the 1%. And she's talking about the show and how she doesn't like the black girl character. So they're reacting to that. But listen.
A Sister Sage. Bess, she is mildly competent. Like, I'm not saying that she's a dumb character, but her level of intelligence, from what we've seen at least, isn't that she's like some Tony Stark level genius. It's no, she's just like a loser who sits at home reading books.
Literally not realizing that the entire first episode is Sage literally playing a board game with every single character.
That's real.
She was basically upset that she didn't sit down and say, what's 120 times 19? That's what she's upset. That's what she wanted. Sage was on her anime. When I say anime fun, I'm thinking the ice, the luchas.
Okay, this is when there's a generation gap. Yo, there's just gonna be gaps in all of this when you're dealing with popular culture. Like they had me with the joke about sit down and do an equation of what's some big number times another number. That's hilarious because it's like literally that is the way this person's reacting. You mad because it's not the stereotype of what's considered smart. She was a genius, and like he said, if you watch the episode, she was playing chess with it. Everybody. Playing to everybody's egos, everybody's insecurities, and found her place on the team. And she knows that Homelander is playing her. She knows this dude is a racist prick. She's just like, yeah, maybe I can figure out a way to turn everybody against him. I know somebody up in here hates him. So once she figures all that out, she's plotting. So that's kind of where I left off, actually. I'm watching the show. Ooh, snuck up on me. But, so what are y'all doing? All y'all over here just, no wonder we losing. Look at these goofies. They all in the damn tent. The hell y'all doing? Get out this damn tent and go to work, you suckers. Move. You lazy bastards. Go put in some damn work. The hell wrong with y'all? Move. No wonder we losing. Damn, 2-6. Y'all bad. 6 of y'all in the damn tent, sitting around like it's a damn coffee machine in the office. The hell wrong with these folks? Get her. Oh man, y'all. I'm on the wrong team. I'm on the wrong team. These fools want to lose. Oh, here we go. Come on. Oh, shit. 2 of them. Hold on. Go over here with these idiots and make them fight. Y'all better back me up because they following me. Get ready, they coming. Told you. Still immune? I'm still immune? I love when they do that. Still immune? Still immune? Blinding what? This light? That light. And you got me lucky. Ooh, one more swipe, it would have been me. I would have won that match. Yo. Okay, I'm about to cut on the volume again so y'all can finish listening to that little show while I was watching it too. Oh, 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 oh. Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Ooh, shoot. Oh, man. But what I was saying about the generation gap, yeah, I remember my tangents. I was talking about, they started talking about these new animes that I don't know. I admit, I do not know a lot of, nor do I really care. It really is a generation gap. It is real. Like, I will watch some stuff, but for the most part, I don't watch a lot of these new emo ass looking animes. It's just not my thing. What? They want to smoke. Let me get some smoke for that. How about that? Breathe that, fool. Yeah, come get some. Come get some. Come get some. Come get some. Yeah. I don't want that. I want my steel and my crossbow. Here we go. Mm. Boy, that smoke is serious. How the hell did we lose that? Anyway, y'all.
Good morning.
Damn, y'all, I've been up here talking. This shit, it wasn't even on. I'm sorry. Oh, man, I gotta rewind. Golly. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. You know, you hit the button, you thought you hit the button, but you didn't hit the button. All right, so I'm still watching this Kalex show, Kalex 3. And they're talking about the boys, so here's where they left off.
He's been gay this entire time.
Bro was literally in a throuple with the old girl,
A poly relationship.
with the old girl and that OD.
Oh, and one more thing. Frenchie, who's a character that I was never really enamored with anyway, but yeah, he's gay now, or at the very least bisexual, which for a lot of people was kind of upsetting. Gayness aside, he's had this building tension with Kimoko for like 3 seasons, and now I guess that...
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because the girl who's doing this, that they're doing the reaction video, the girl you hear talking, she's not part of their show. This is them reacting to her show. And if I had to guess, because they have it listed at the top, they say YouTube/Mediaholic. So I'm assuming her name's her channel is Mediaholic. But they're gonna react like you're gonna hear in a minute, saying like, "Wait a minute, you didn't realize that one character, the French character on The Boys, was both ways or whatever." It's like it was pretty damn obvious. Like, where you been for multiple seasons not to notice this mess? I mean, this is not the show where they hide any of that. They put everybody's whatever out there, whatever side you want to go on, they got it out there. Sometimes you don't want to know, but they're gonna let you know anyway. But yeah, it's I swear. But the other character that he had a relationship with, the cute Asian girl, I love me some her. She's adorable. You know, speaking from the straight man perspective, she's so damn cute to me, and I like her powers. But the lady who's talking is Asian, so I'm assuming she was maybe annoyed with that because it's like, you know, maybe she want to see her folk represented with a guy, and they have a cool relationship and a strong bond, and then when she realizes what, like I say, was already there, that this dude was on every damn tip. He a damn trisexual shit. Let's just be real about that character. Folk getting offended and upset. It's like, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous not to notice. It was always there. Damn, I done messed around and got the warden, wasn't even paying attention. I didn't mean to pick that character, y'all. We're gonna figure it out though. Let's go.
It's down the drain.
I think the culture war shit is ruining the way that we consume media. I don't know if it's because we have more.
That's a powerful statement. I might have to use that clip and shout them out and go from there, because that's a heavy. I love it. That's heavy. That was deep.
Access to media, and so therefore, since we're constantly seeing like political shit in our face, people are having issues with political stuff in films and TV. I don't want to see shit certain times, but also I'm not about to sit here and act like movies and television and media in general never tackled these topics. The Boondocks was fucking political as shit.
Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11. Thank you for your time and good night.
A lot of this, the voice is just not genuine. I think there's some genuine legit reasons as to why this season probably worked the best. I think it makes a lot of sense that if this show was a satire, that it leaned into the political aspects of it, being the fact that this is a election year. It was like, obviously, if you're a satire, you're going to joke around about that. When we were in 2020, they made jokes about imagine all the people.
Imagine there's no heaven.
And in this season, they did BLM. The Deep said, "I'll take responsibility."
I take responsibility for racism.
Yo, he's stupid. Everyone's getting made fun of. So what are we doing?
It's a very vocal minority.
This season was really just a setup for the next season. And I know that's going to sound like a cop-out, but it's like it has a lot of planning and preparation to do. Now, a bad thing that this show does this season is that it doesn't follow through with a lot of the subplots. A lot of people were mad that Frenchie was gay. I think that's a bad reason to be mad.
Yeah, he's gay now.
This is a part of the character. What you should be mad about is that the relationship was brought up and then it was done. Kimiko had her own subplot of the whole trafficking thing. They bring it up and then it's done.
Yeah, what happened, old girl?
We don't know any of this stuff. And then Huey, where did the mom go? Why did she know that there was Compound V in his pocket? Like, there's just so many loose ends that we could actually talk about.
But nobody wants to talk about that. We want to talk about Gabe Frenchie. If I'm being honest, I put this season over season 1 and 3.
What?
So I would rank it season 2, 4, 3, 1.
Whoa. You know, Fast and Furious, I gotta hear about this, cuz. I gotta hear this, bro.
What the hell? I want to hear about this, homie. I'm not one of those people who are easily offended.
Right.
So I actually enjoyed this season. Season 3 might be the most overrated season in the entirety of the show. I'm going to double down on it. The only reasons like season 3 is for the GOAT Soldier Boy.
Fab Five Freddy told me everybody's fly.
Now, your only reason for liking season 3 in 8 hours was for the 17 minutes that Soldier Boy was on screen. Then you need to rethink why you like that season. Listen. Black Noir died in season 3, right? I was confused on why he was speaking in season 4.
True.
Like, why is he speaking? That's not Black Noir. I noticed that immediately.
Yeah.
They weren't paying attention. I didn't hate this season the way everybody else did.
I don't think we give the acting enough credit to the point where I really do not like these characters. But not in the way of, oh, they're written poorly, but in the way of, like, these characters are fucking disgusting. There's no reason why I should dislike Firecracker so much as a character. You know how good of an actor you have to be?
To the point where she got sick and celebrated.
Or just the fact that A-Train is able to get that proper redemption. Remember how much of an asshole he was.
Facts.
And now we're like, I'm rooting for his redemption? Wait, what?
And it's funny because they've been planting seeds for A-Train since last season.
This next season is what's going to be the crazy thing. We lost Newman this season. I would say I really like this season finale. While we didn't get the beat 'em up season finale of people just scrapping, I think this had me on the edge of my seat. Not as much as season 4 Attack on Titan, but damn near pretty close to it. Newman, Kimiko, like all of these different things that were in place. It's like it's great because I know I'm about to go against what I just said. A lot of the build-up throughout the show starts to pop up here. And that's what I think is so dope about this show. I can only imagine what season 5 is going to be like. And we also forget, we're going to get Gen V.
Right.
In between all of this, Gen V is going to be holding us over. And it's said that Gen V is going to follow the direct aftermath of season 4 of The Boys.
And they got to deal with Soups taking over.
I saw an article where the creator said it's pretty much the apocalypse for The Boys universe once we get to season 5. But look, I hope you guys actually commented down below why you did or didn't like season 4 of The Boys, and we'll see you in the next encounter.
I don't know exactly what the ratings I don't know exactly what the ratings have done, but yeah, if it's anything like the reactions they were talking about, hell, that show could be in jeopardy. You know, I've been on shows and seen shows that I thought were invincible. Like, man, this show's gonna be on forever. As soon as the season come around for decisions to be made, canceled. What the hell? How you gonna cancel that? That's how it is. Hollywood is a different monster, y'all. It's a totally different monster. And it has nothing to do, sometimes, with fan reactions. What people got to understand about your fan reactions is that they're looking for a specific type of audience at all times. If You know, in business, you have your primary audience, secondary audience, tertiary audience. What I'm basically saying is your first, second, and third options for who's going to watch or buy something. If the first primary audience starts to dwindle, it can cancel a show no matter how much the second and the third audience is still watching. Y'all could be like, well, it kind of grew on me. I kind of like all that wishy-washy. That don't impress the people who are holding the stakes and how much money it takes to produce a show. All they care about is a guaranteed return on investment. That's it. That is it. Return on investment. ROI. ROI. That's all they understand. They don't give a damn about the creativity, about the awards the show's won, greatest actors assembled in the history of what. They don't give a. You understand what I'm saying? They do not care. They're gonna look at the bottom line, and if they wanna. They're not into losing ever in a major way. They'll take a loss, but not in a major way. So when like I say, when that primary audience that was established in season 1 and 2 and whatever else, and they say, yeah, man, we got us a serious audience here. We can ride this thing out. Well, if it starts to dwindle, they'll cut it. I'm telling you. Now, sometimes you got unique situations where all the fickle back and forth babbling of fandom online and the outcome of the latest Comic-Con that was huge with a bunch of people all gathering in cosplay of their favorite character for a show that got canceled or whatever. If it gets enough press, they say, oh, okay, is this a new primary audience we need to consider? Because, you know, we lost the first one. The secondary was not impressive enough. I mean, they'll let that ride. That secondary audience, they'll let that ride into another season, maybe, if they can get everybody on board in the boardroom. But that third audience is really irrelevant. All y'all on the fence, and anybody, and that could be any of us at any time if you just ain't feeling something, you know. But we don't make the decision. The decision is made by that first. How the hell did that overlap my damn character? That don't never happen. That's a glitch. The hell? Must be because we hit the button at the same time. That was weird. I've never seen that happen. Here we go. I ain't played the Brute in a while. But yeah, I think the boys, they might be safe because they very strategic in the way they write it, and the fact that they played into this year's political season and voting and all that with the way the characters were set up and all that. Ooh, okay. They playing as a team already, and I was the first one to drop. I don't like that. I don't like being 1-0. I don't like that. Nah, it's personal. You done made me look like I'm the weakest link or something out here. What the hell? Hell no, shawty. You got to pay for that. Get ready to go down here to the basement. Then I set it off. Who's looking at me? Somebody watching me. Knew it. Felt it. Where you come from? Shit. Here we go. Somebody got to pay. Somebody got to pay. You. Come on. Come on. Hit him. Watch my back, team member. You got my outfit on too? Get him. That's what the hell I'm talking about. Brutal. 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 Hit him in the head with this bat. Oh, there you are. I see you. What's up? Huh? Oh, you think you're gonna just slide on by? Hey. That part. I hear the killing fields now. I hear the killing fields. Let's go down here and see what's up. Hey, what's up, fool? Oh. Victory. Victory. Love it. Hey, did that. We did that. We did that. All right, y'all.